The Steducentre is a company dedicated to training ordinary learners into extraordinary leaders. Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." The Steducentre is a private organization which was founded in 2014 by Tessa Stromvik. The initiative is based on the revelation that children are the leaders of tomorrow. The main intent of the initiative is to inspire young minds so that they can be transformed from mediocrity into greatness. Young children learn and develop daily by observing and interacting with their surroundings. Unfortunately, children spend many hours on unproductive activities that do not benefit them. It is the vision of the Steducentre to utilize this wasted time to transform ordinary children into extraordinary leaders. Our goals and aims are to train young minds to think, to equip young minds with the skills required to survive in this changing world, to make high-quality learning cost-effective, and to use otherwise wasted time to develop and shape the leaders of tomorrow. We believe that given an opportunity to learn the basics, more children will be able to complete school, attend university, and raise a family out of poverty. We use what we have to do what we can whenever we can. The Steducentre's primary focus is to provide education solutions in various contexts. We do school support, teacher support, and parent support. The purpose is to enable and equip individuals with the responsibility of developing students with the resources to do it effectively. We would like to develop our students to be critical thinkers. So what does that mean? It means that we want students to look at a problem and solve it, to change the world and be creative. But sadly, to be a great thinker, you need to have certain basic skills, like math and the ability to read and comprehend. We have discovered in the last 6 years that students struggle with the basics. So before we can dive into critical thinking, we need to build a solid foundation based on math and English. Our maths program is centered around a concept called mastery. What this means is that you need to know how to add and subtract before you can multiply and divide. You need to understand shapes before you can do area and perimeter. The Steducentre creates an individualized program for each student. How, you may ask? By starting with a gap analysis. Using the annual national exams, we determine what a student's gaps are. For example, if your child is in grade 6, they probably did not get 100% for maths every single year from grade 1 to grade 5. They may have gotten 95% for grade 1, 90% for grade 2, 85% for grade 3, 80% for grade 4, and 75% for grade 5. The question is, what will they get for grade 6? What we do is we list the gap. We ask the question, what was the 5% that was missed in grade 1? What was the 10% that was missed in grade 2? What was the 15% that was missed in grade 3? And so on. If these gaps are left unchecked, they will only grow. Then, based on the student's results, we know if we should go back to fix a prior year core concept or continue with the current year content. We use an offline version of Khan Academy to address these problems on Colibri. Now, Khan Academy is an online learning solution where anybody can register as a student for free, and it is highly recommended that a parent have their student on this platform. Colibri is created by Rachel and allows for an offline version of these items to be implemented for students that do not have access to the internet. We also have content available for sale and courses that have been created after working with over 1,000 students of all grades to see what their most common weaknesses are. These courses can be run at schools or in groups. Our recommendation to any parent is to use Khan Academy. Register your student online. It is free. If you do not have access to the internet, or if your child is not disciplined enough to use the internet for good, consider purchasing Khan on a stick at 350 Rand. It has the same videos from Khan Academy loaded onto a memory stick. This gives your child on-demand support for their maths needs. The content covers grade 1 to university level maths and includes biology and physics. The content is free and all you pay is an admin fee. For our grade 10 to 12s, we have mindset videos, matric past papers, and maths flashcards. For our 3 to 7-year-olds, we have tablet courses like Maths 3 to 5 and Maths 4 to 6, and also primary school maths. Parents can download these apps and work with their children, or allow the Steducentre to work with them and track their progress. Our English program is very systematic. First we check, do you know your ABCs and abacus? Then we check if you know your 100 keywords. Then we check if you know your phonetic sounds, like a s, p, ch, or Then we use a progressive reading program to develop confidence and improve a student's reading ability. We combine all this reading with audio learning, listening skills, and general knowledge. According to statistics, about 70% of grade 4 learners cannot read at the required reading level. The focus at the Steducentre is to ensure that children learn to love to read. Because everybody knows that readers become leaders. Our Afrikaans program is similar to our English program. We learn the ABC's and die 100 belangrike woorde, and then we lees. The focus is on comprehension and understanding the stories. The focus of our Friday and Saturday programs is critical thinking. We use fun and games to develop the students. This includes games like bingos to learn your numbers, Monopoly to learn about property, Risk to learn about strategy, Life to teach you the things your parents wished you knew, and many, many more. We focus on riddles and problem solvings, training students how to build projects and teaching them life skills, teamwork and people skills, and how to be resourceful. Our parent, NGO, and school support is dynamic and fit for purpose. If you are a principal and want to give a grade a head start, consider doing a gap analysis. We can work with up to 250 students at a time and can complete a full gap analysis within a short period of time. If we are working with grades 3s to 5s, it takes about 2 weeks. And if we are working with grades 6s to 7s, it takes about a month. We provide teacher workshops on English, Afrikaans, and maths. We have sessions on how to incorporate technology into the classroom and a motivational session to remind teachers that they are the backbone of our country with the most important job in the world, to secure our future. We train parents how to teach their children and what resources to use, and we do project assist. Just to clarify, we do not do the students' projects, but we assist with the resources that are required, like ideas, paper, glue, different kinds of markers, etc. Not all parents have liquid glue, glitter glue, Mod Podge, Pritt, wood glue, and craft glue just laying around, but we do. The Steducentre also has a comprehensive volunteer and intern program. We take unemployed, degreed and matriculated personnel, provide work experience and training, and send them out into the working world. Volunteers and interns are required to complete an activity before the students, so they may understand what needs to be done and also have empathy with the learners. They are required to strive for excellence, to learn and to grow, and then to leave, so that they can also contribute to society as economically independent individuals. Significant amount of training is provided to the volunteers and interns to equip them with the skills that they need in the working world. The monthly fee for a student we see once a week is 500 Rand. For 2 sessions per week, it is 750 per month. Our resources start from as little as 25 Rand. Parents and teachers can schedule one-on-one sessions at 150 Rand per session. These can be completed individually or within a team. Additional classes at 150 Rand per session are available by appointment. We do so much more. If you would like to set up an appointment, call us on 017-631-1985 during office hours, or send an email to stedu.centre@gmail.com. That's STEDUCENTRE edu.centre@gmail.com.